We just bid an apartment building deal, a deal we really wanted, really excited about it.
744 unit apartment complex. Woo! That would have been the biggest one in the DeRosa portfolio.
And we lost. What's going on YouTube? This is Matt Faircloth here from the DeRosa Group. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. This video is all about what to do when you lose a deal. I'm gonna bring in to talk to you guys about what happens in matters like that. You guys know him, you guys love him. The acquisitions manager for DeRosa Group. Here he is, Hervé Francois.
No?
That'll never get old. So, how are you today?
I'm doing all right, man. I've had better days, but I'm doing okay.
Fighting the good fight. Hervé and I literally got the call like 5 minutes ago. What were we bidding and what call did you get?
So, we were bidding on a 744 unit apartment complex. Woo! That would have been the biggest one in the DeRosa portfolio. But anyway, 744 units in Greensboro, North Carolina. Yep. We found out about this deal from a great broker relationship that we've developed with over the past 6 or 7 months. We ran the numbers on this deal. The numbers look real attractive. This deal is about 30 minutes east from our big residences at Diamond Ridge that a lot of you guys know about, the 336 that we closed in last October. Justin and I got on the plane. We went down last week to tour the properties. It was 4 different properties in this entire portfolio in Greensboro. We met with the broker. We walked around with the property manager. The whole business plan put together. So the next step is obviously we got back home and we got on a call and we discussed it and whatnot, thinking about where we could submit our number that was going to go into the letter of intent that we had to turn into the broker by yesterday.
And that's typically the first step. They send out the offering, which is their version of the numbers. You hopefully go look at the property.
That's right.
And then you send in a letter of intent. Right. Letter of intent goes in, and as they say, God willing, and the creek don't rise, your letter of intent floats to the top. And in a lot of times, apartment building projects, you make what's called best and final.
That's right. That's right.
And that's where you get to make to the next dance. And the way in the apartment building crazy world that we're in today, it's like a round so nice you get to bid it twice. You bid the LOI. This is my best price.
This is my
and the best and final is, okay, great, give us another price.
Right, exactly. Give us your better price.
Give us your better price.
Right.
And then sometimes they'll do a buyer interview where you'll get interviewed with the buyer and seller, have a phone call. Hopefully the seller selects their buyer, right?
That's right.
You got good feedback from the broker. Thought we looked good.
Yep.
Now you just got a call about best and final, and what was the news?
In submitting our LOI, folks, you got to remember one of the conversations that we had with the broker last week when we were in North Carolina was, okay, what are the numbers looking like for other investment groups that are looking at this property and have submitted their LOIs, right? We want to try to get an idea of what would it take.
The price guidance.
That's right, price guidance, right? They call it
whisper. What's the great thing they call it? They call it whisper. For those of you guys that are not in the apartment building game, but that want to be, most apartment building deals are unpriced these days.
That's right.
It's funny, they won't put a price on the property, but you ask the broker, like, well, what's the price guidance? You're gonna give me some
price guidance?
And it's like, I'll tell you the whisper.
Right.
The whisper.
Exactly.
Right. So they gave us a whisper.
Right.
Of, and again, we're not showing off or talking trash about how we're bidding bigger deals. We've been in business for 15 years.
Not at all.
This is a big project. So the whisper on this deal was how much?
The whisper on this deal was $58 million.
And we came in, we were right there, man.
We were right there.
Within a couple percent,
Yeah, within a couple of million.
That size, that's not that much.
That's not that much. It's not that much. But you know what? It was enough, unfortunately, to receive the phone call that I got 5 minutes ago, like you're saying, final. So he called me to, tell us, disappointingly to us, that we did not make best and final. And with that, they gave us a little bit more information as to why. And that information was specifically the 15 groups that had submitted LOI letters.
15 people gave an offer
to
on
the
this
broker,
property.
including one of us were the 15. They narrowed it down to 5. Those 5 that did make best and final, they submitted a bid at $58 million or higher. 2 of those 5 submitted $60 million or higher.
Or higher. Here's some lessons on what to do when you lose an apartment building deal. You saw our numbers.
Yes.
Did we do our best? If I feel like we overpaid on a deal, then we'll all not sleep too well because we're going to be chasing. We're going to be chasing the market and chasing numbers. You saw the numbers a lot closer than I do because you work very close with our underwriter.
I believe, yes, we did our best. Doesn't mean I'm not disappointed, but we did our best.
To be sad.
Right?
It's okay to be sad.
You know how sometimes, you take that college exam and you did your best, but you still didn't get a good grade. That's what this was. We did our best, but we did not make it the best and final. Folks, listen, it's no secret that real estate is hot, commercial real estate, specifically multifamily, things are strong, apartment building, and so on and so forth.
For good reason.
For a lot of good reasons.
Appreciation's going to land in multifamily more than it lands anywhere else. There's a lot of good reason. Whatever.
Cash flows.
The wound it's not even fresh. It's like bare right here on his arm. He just got slashed. But any other lesson on just bid an apartment building deal? Didn't reel it in. The fish took the bait and swam off with it, right? What's lesson number 2?
I would have a lesson number 2 for you if we did not do our best.
But what do we do now? We did our best. I believe that too. What's the now what?
We go back here. You go back to the drawing board and we do it again. Whether it comes from a broker, whether it's from an off-market deal, we're going to do the same process. We're not going to not go visit the property. We're not going to not underwrite the deal. We're not going to not speak with the broker to get the whisper price and so on and so forth. We're going to get all that information and we're going to submit our best. We can have a discussion later on as like, do we inch up our numbers a little bit more to make it the best and final? You can always have that discussion. That's not necessarily not doing your best.
Tweaking your numbers versus overpaying.
That's right.
And don't start taking bigger risks because you lost the deal, so you get more deals. Let me just take more risk, right?
Yeah.
This was a deal that was broker marketed, lots of emails. Their job is to get the best price they can for that seller. So it's a seller's market.
Yes.
Just accept that.
That's right.
That's right. But consider off the market stuff for people that are either in distress or need to sell or have to sell or whatever it may be. That's another angle.
Yeah.
And maybe just accept the fact that it's a seller's market. You always tell me you got to kiss a lot of toes.
You got to kiss a lot of toes, right, to find that prince. But you're 100% right? You have to stay discipline. Remember why you got into this business. Remember who you are. Stay in your lane. Don't go saying, we lost this one. We're going to now start doing industrial and offices and everything else like that. We're going to continue in multifamily. We're going to stay disciplined. And the good thing is that we have a model that's worked because we have closed on deals before. Right?
Yeah, we actually have done this before.
Right.
Our conservative underwriting does get us to closings, and the deals that we close do very well because we don't overbid, and because we don't overbid, you're going to get beat. Just because you got overbid on a property, that could be the best blessing you got. Like, hey, I put my best foot forward for the profitability that I was willing to pay, and you didn't get the deal. So that means that somebody, unfortunately, may end up being a little more compressed, a little more something. Maybe you look at it as a good thing because that means that your best foot forward wasn't going to get you in the door, and that means it wasn't meant to be. Make sure you ask questions down below, and if you guys got any tips or things you'd like to share, I appreciate you always leaving down. But like I said in the beginning, smash the subscribe button and make sure you like this video if you like what we do here on this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great profitable week. It's like 2 chimpanzees and they're talking to each other, like.
58 million. I said, whoo!
You're supposed to put the pinky.
I know, it's supposed to do whoo! 58
You're supposed
million.
to 58 million.
Right.
How Matt and Irving got their teeth kicked out in a deal, right? Maybe that's what you want. That's okay. I didn't even have to ask you to join me on that one. You just knew. I look.